Hello people, I am Sky Demolisher and welcome back for another From the Collection Fridays, a series where I take things from my collection and show it to you, my viewers. And this week it is the Yolopark AMK mini-series model kit Transformers Generation 1 Bumblebee. Now these model kits are like mystery boxed, so you get one in the box that you have to build, and it could be one of, I think generally it's 6 figures, but I think there are 8 in the total thing. So the one I got was Bumblebee. Whoop. Might as well keep that in. So that's the box. So there's Optimus Prime, Bumblebee, Grimlock, a 1 in 60 chance for Nemesis Prime, and then on the other side we get Megatron, Starscream, Soundwave, or a 1 in 30 chance of what I think is Skywarp. So yeah, basically comes in the box. It's in a little silver foil thing which isn't on this. You get a card thing that's like, you know, thank you for choosing Yolopark, after sales service, and more details sort of thing. You get a single instruction sheet, so that gives you Prime, Bumblebee, Grimlock on this side, Megatron, Starscream, and Soundwave there. And it only takes, I don't know, 3-4 minutes really to build these guys, so it's not much. Fully articulated though, so full at the arm there and goes out that far, obviously. All ball joints. There's a rotation at the elbow, the hands rotate. There is a little bit more than a 90-degree bend there for his elbow. There is hip, there is head tilt. Now the funny thing is, when I first did this, like, Bumblebee's head was just so tight it wouldn't move, but it has got better since. Legs that split out that far, they are ball joints, so you know, got plenty there. Knee, that's probably about 90, and then a ball joint at the foot, so the foot does fully rotate and stuff. I think one of the great parts is the try to keep that on thing. Like, the balance of these guys is not actually that bad, so you can sort of have them running if you want. You know, there's all sorts of posability from it. So at first I was kind of disappointed. Oh, I should also point out there's a swivel up here too. So like, there's a swivel just below the upper leg. So, you know, like, there's lots of articulations. Very, very neat. You get spare hands, so there are, I think it's 2 pointing hands, 2 fist hands, and one of those you can put, as this one shows, if I get it out. I sort of wedged it in there, didn't I? It's his gun, anyway. But I have very, like, nicely wedged this in. So they're just on like a long pin thing there. So you just sort of, you know, slide the hand out, slide new hand in, and pose as you like. Now I picked this up from Mighty Ape when I think I got it for like $17. It was like on sale at the time. Might have been 15. But they sold out not long after that. I don't think Mighty Ape has restocked them. But I'll leave links down below to Kmart, which I think has the cheapest price for them, which is $15. And then the Vagabond Games has them for $17 as well. And if Mighty Ape has restocked, I'll leave a link to Mighty Ape like I normally do. But yeah, I'm actually quite surprised at how cool this was. Now I was sort of disappointed at first because I really wanted like Prime or Megatron. You know, Bumblebee and Grimlock were my two like lowest wants, sort of thing. So I was like, oh bugger, it's Bumblebee, and you know, disappointed sort of thing. And then I built him, and then I saw how like cool he is, and then I was like, wow, this is actually pretty neat. Now, like, I own the Studio Series Bumblebee that came out, what, a year ago? 2 years ago? And, like, that is quite accurate as a transforming figure, but this looks far more cartoon accurate as a little model kit. And, you know, for the price, it's really not that bad. Obviously, they're not allowed to transform, and I believe that's the reason why I think it's a Devastator that these guys made. You can only get the connecting parts in like Japan or Asia. Hasbro has said no to allowing it in like the Western countries, which is unfortunate. Because it looks like their Devastator is pretty cool, and that I think has both the vehicle form as a model kit and as robot form, and then you can combine the vehicle ones into Devastator. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this, and until next time, take care of yourselves. Bye.